We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Inflation, aspartame, strikes, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Consumer prices rose 3% in June versus a year earlier and 0.2% from May, the Labor Department announced. That's the smallest increase in the inflation rate since March 2021 and down sharply from a peak of 9.1% in June 2022. The core consumer price index, which strips out volatile food and energy costs, rose 4.8%. After a punishing stretch of high inflation that eroded consumers' purchasing power, the fever is breaking, according to Comerica Bank chief economist Bill Adams. I think the inflation story is history, predicted veteran economist Steve Hank. Despite these comments and comments by the Biden administration, this is still rising inflation. Inflation has not gone down. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration announced Thursday it had approved Norgestrel birth control tablets for over-the-counter sales, a first in the U.S. The FDA said consumers will be able to purchase the oral contraceptive at drugstores, convenience stores, and grocery stores, as well as online. The medicine, branded as Opil, is expected to be available in early 2024, according to its manufacturer, Perrigo. Norgestrel was initially approved for prescription use by the FDA 50 years ago. Actors represented by SAG-AFTRA went on strike at midnight on Friday, joining an ongoing strike by the Writers Guild of America as Hollywood grapples with the changes in business and technology from online streaming and artificial intelligence. Talks with the Hollywood studios, represented by the Alliance of Motion Pictures and Television Producers, broke down early Thursday when the current contract expired. All work on SAG-AFTRA TV and film projects has halted, and the Actors Guild, which represents about 160,000 performers, instructed members not to promote finished projects, go to award shows, or attend film festivals during the strike. The stars of Oppenheimer walked the red carpet at the London premiere Thursday night, then left. Actors will start picketing Friday morning. The last double writers-actors strike was in 1960. The Secret Service has closed an investigation into who left a baggie of cocaine in a lobby at the White House after it was unable to find viable fingerprints or DNA on the package or identify who might have left the cocaine through surveillance footage, the agency said Thursday. Without physical evidence, the investigation will not be able to single out a person of interest from the hundreds of individuals who passed through the vestibule where the cocaine was discovered. Secret Service officials said in their report, while it is widely accepted that the cocaine belonged to Hunter Biden, the Secret Service investigation has floundered, releasing that the cocaine was found in various locations before finally admitting that it was near the Situation Room. The World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer said Thursday that the popular sweetener aspartame is a possible carcinogen, based on recent studies that suggest it may be linked to a higher risk of liver cancer. But another WHO agency, the Joint Expert Committee on Food Additives, said it is not changing its guidance that people can safely consume about 9 to 14 cans of aspartame-sweetened diet soda a day, and that cancer risks don't kick in until 36 cans per day. Our results do not indicate that occasional consumption should pose a risk to most consumers, Francesco Branca, director of the Department of Nutrition and Food Safety at the World Health Organization, said Wednesday. But the risk isn't zero, and heavy aspartame consumers should probably cut back, he added. And everyone would be better off drinking water and eating naturally sweet food like fruit. To put these findings in context, the World Health Organization's category of possible carcinogen also includes a wide range of materials, including sunlight and nuclear waste. India launched its lunar mission early Friday in its second attempt to land a robotic spacecraft on the moon. The Chandrayaan-2 mission ended in failure after the lander had thruster problems and crashed into the lunar surface in 2019. This mission, a sort of do-over, will attempt to land an improved module on August 23rd or 24th for a 2-week period of thermal, seismic, and mineralogical exploration. China is the only other country that has successfully landed a robotic lander and rover this century, though several countries have similar moonshots lined up, including Japan and Russia in August. Japan's space attempted to land a spacecraft on the moon in April, but it crashed. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.